Kitchen is Chef Paul with me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
So today we're going to be making 2 recipes in one. Wow, you guys are lucky. Joking. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. It really means a lot to us. So we're going to be making some lemon pepper, which is really super easy. I've got the peelings of 3 lemons spaced out on my grilling pan, which we're going to throw in the oven at 200 degrees for 1 to 2 hours. Pay attention to it because you want, after an hour, come in, just make sure, see if it's all dried up, you're done. If not, let it sit for another hour. I've also got a little bit of onion in here too. And you're asking, why am I doing this? Amy's looking at me weird right now. It's like, why are we doing this for 2 hours? Well, there's a really good reason for it. I'll tell you why. Because there's some people with IBS, they can't have fresh ground black pepper. You can have fresh ground white pepper because the black covering of the seed is what's causing the issue. But certain people can't have that because it really does affect them. I'm just going to set the timer for 2 hours so we can pay attention to it, because after so long it's not going to work so well for remember. But it's for some people with IBS and gallbladder issues, fresh ground black pepper is going to cause issues. Now, Amy isn't affected by it, but everybody's different.
Yeah, I'm good.
It doesn't affect her at all.
No.
But other people, it's going to. I'm not used to setting a timer for this long. All right. Now, the other recipe is we're going to make some iced tea.
Ooh.
So, you know, Chef Paul doesn't like to waste food. So I need the skins of the lemon. I didn't need the actual lemon. Right? So I've got the lemon sitting here in a pot of water, and we're going to bring this up into a boil. And I'm not going to take a break from the video here. I don't think we need to. Now, number one, you don't need to, I'm going to use 6 tea bags, I think. You don't need to put the bags in until it's actually at boiling. So I've got the water on super high right now, high as I can get it. And we're going to let this go here. Now, when everything's all done, obviously we're going to take the lemon out.
Yeah.
Because obviously that in the tea bags we won't need.
No.
And it's going to steep for 5 minutes. Once it's up boiling, we're going to take it off the heat. We'll put that in there. Now here's the trick, and this is the part that's going to drive Amy mentally insane. She has to wait for this to cool before she can have any.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's not going to like that too much because she's looking at this like, oh, I want some.
I do, but I can wait.
This is so much better than going to the store and buying it. You can buy a Lipton iced tea, what's that other one, Fuse?
Yes.
I mean, you can buy it, but there's so many other chemicals, and they say there's sugar added, and that's a scam. There's no sugar in anything anymore. You buy Coca-Cola, there's no sugar in that. There's fructose corn syrup. That's not sugar. It's worse than sugar. It's the most heinous, evil thing that somebody could have plotted to put into your food. It's garbage. It will always be garbage, and I want you guys to remember that. It's just not worth it. So pay attention to this. When this starts boiling and starts bubbling up, does it have to be raging boil, Amy?
Yes.
Does it? All right. Well,
It should.
okay, so we're going to get this at a raging boil. Now, I know a lot of people are telling you, oh yeah, add sugar, add sugar. You know what? No! You can add honey, you can add something else to it later when you want it. I don't think you should need sugar now.
Mm.
Actually, no, you can't because we're making this iced tea.
Yeah.
So, no, we're going to do something a little different. Now, I'm using stevia here. Now, I'm not going to allow Amy to go crazy over this because Amy can go really nuts. Amy's Dutch, so she likes her sweet in this. So I'm going to measure out a half a cup of sugar here, but we're not going to add this until we're ready to add the tea bags. you ever wondering, it's Truvia, if you can ever find it.
It's not cheapest, but when you can't have sugar.
It's very, very important that you pay attention to that. Now, we do ask that you please hit the like, share, subscribe button. It really does help us. You don't know somebody else who's been looking for a recipe that they can have that's not going to affect their diabetes, it's not going to affect their IBS, it's not going to affect something that's going on with them. It's going to help them. So please share, it really does help. As well as, this is, just realize, a lot of this stuff you should have at home. I mean, how many of us don't have tea bags laying around? Unless your name is Alex. Because Alex doesn't drink tea, he lives by himself. So he probably doesn't. But most of us, we have tea bags around because Amy drinks tea. That's a big surprise. Not really. Amy likes her tea. Actually, if I can see it right away, I will share something with you, but I don't know where it is. Just 1 second.
What are you looking for?
And before I forget, this is getting hung up later. I was going to show everybody your tea thing that I got you, but I don't know where it is right this second. Not a big deal. Now, but anyways, my point is, a lot of the lady folk like their tea. There's nothing wrong with that. Most of us like our coffee. Some girls like their tea. And I suppose there's some guys out there who do too. Nothing wrong with that. But lemons, you know what? There's nothing wrong with having lemons around. You should. Because there's a whole bunch of ingredients, or a whole lot of recipes that call for lemon juice. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you actually have real lemons instead of just lemon juice, it's actually better. Because you can zest that lemon and give it an extra texture. Yes, you can clean it. And yes, it's going to be literally it's safe to eat, safe to use. And it's going to give a much stronger taste. And that stronger taste is going to just really envelop a lot of really, really good flavor. All right, so I've done enough talking for now. We're going to wait until this gets into a raging boil. I'm going to put the sugar in. We're going to dump these tea bags in. This is going to sit over here away from the heat because we don't, once it's totally hot, that's going to be hot. We'll mix that around and we're going to let that sit there until it's cool. And I can guarantee you it's going to be cold before this is. So we'll be back when this is ready here and we'll see if we can find Amy a really good cup of iced tea. And we're back. So the water has been boiling, and now we're just waiting. Is that time?
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this that Amy was just so kind and cleaning for me. We're going to take the lemon and we're going to take the tea bags out. And now we just have the simple job of just waiting.
For it to cool.
Yeah. And once it cools, then we can
try it.
We can try it. This is gonna be really, really good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you get a little bit of water or liquid
tea
coming out, then just drain it back in. It's not gonna hurt anything. In fact, you kind of want it because it's kind of the product that you're making, right? But you do need to take the tea bags out. You do need to take the lemons out. Just be careful not to put the lemon back in because that's going to be a problem. Now, before you put this in the garbage, make sure that you let this cool.
Yes.
Because it's going to boil everything. But that's not the final product. It's got to cool off. Then we're going to add some ice to it. If you have some syrup or something that you want to use. Flavoring, you can do that. But right now, don't cover it. Let it cool down. And we'll be back very soon and we'll see what we think. So we're back. So before we go further, guys, let's hit that like, share, subscribe button. Please, guys, please. if you do that, Amy does jumping jacks and she actually does some exercise. Surprise, surprise, right?
I exercise every day.
So I got 2 glasses here, and I put a little bit of brown sugar cinnamon syrup in this, and it is sugar-free, so there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So I'm going to grab some ice, because it is iced tea after all.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be enough for 1 glass. And I think that's good enough for that. All right, now getting this from there to there is going to be a little tricky, but we'll see what we can do.
Well, you could lift it and pour it through that.
You know what? I might just try that. I don't know. I like doing that, but let's try it.
Try it. It might work.
And it does. You need to make sure this is nice and cool before you go further, because if you don't, it's not going to. It's going to be a little counterproductive, because now your ice is going to be a little bit not cooperating.
I like that pot has a pouring spout on it.
Yeah, it's a great pot. So here is our lemon iced tea. We're not wasting anything. This is going to be our answer to, and that is good enough. So now we need to find where we put this.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so this is going to be a little bit of an experiment. I did some research and I've seen what people have said, so let's see what we come up with here. So this might be a little hot, but that's fine. And this is going to take a few runs, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. That's quite a bit of lemon.
So we're just going to put this. Now, you can use a really good food processor if you want. I don't like using it because it just doesn't give me the result that I like.
But coffee grinder does.
But the coffee grinder does. It
Yeah.
just means that Amy's going to have to
Clean it out.
clean it out really good.
But that's okay.
Amy was made for cleaning.
Mm.
All right, now, right here.
Ooh.
You probably could have let it cool down a little bit more.
Are we going to?
Yeah. I'll let it cool down in here. And I would say that it's going to be as simple as that, but it isn't, because we got some other things to add to this.
Yeah.
We'll let this cool down a little bit more before we start finding a place to bottle it. I might send Amy to the dollar store and get a container or something. Amy doesn't mind walking when she's told to.
Oh, really?
Amy's obedient. We get this all mixed up here. I'll give you an honest opinion of what I think you can do with this. I'm trying to make a pepper that's that is going to be good to grind on. Now it's important, and I didn't do the best job in the world, and that's fine. I can make this again and do a little bit of better job, but it's important that you get rid of all the lemon. You just want the peels and nothing else. I do have a little bit, so I'm going to pay the price for it because it's going to be a little moist for now, so that's why we're going to leave it out all day to dry. You want to make sure you're paying attention to this so that you know that everything's all grounded up, because if it's not, then you have to keep going. It's not perfect, so I'm not happy yet, but I did not even use any oil on that, so there's no oil at all. Okay, that is good enough, I think. Yeah, it is. Now, I mean, this just means this is going to have to be cleaned out really good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we use this for coffee for the most part. But there's some things like, say, our black garlic, we use this for this too, which a little bit later I'm going to be taking this out and taking that out of its, out of the slow cooker, and I'm going to start blending that too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be today. So guess what we need done? So what was this, 3 lemons?
Yeah.
So if it didn't come out hard enough for you, that's not a big deal. It doesn't even need to be used exactly from a pepper shaker. It's already ground up for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But what you can do is just make sure it's nice and dry, but just take a spoon or something and just do that. So now we're going to put a few different spices in. Why? Because it's going to help give it a little bit more of an earthy
Flavor.
taste and flavor. So we're going to use some turmeric, about a tablespoon of that, then a tablespoon of black garlic. If you don't have any black garlic powder, then some just regular garlic powder will do.
But we like our black garlic.
Absolutely, because it does have health benefits, so it's worth getting. And then we're going to get some ground cumin. And I said, cumin, Amy, not coming. Amy has a dirty mind at times. Can't believe Amy.
And we have plenty of that.
So that's a tablespoon of every spice. And what we're going to do here,
Mix it up.
I'm going to mix it up here. And if you're finding you've got stuff in here, it's not ground enough for you, just give it a little bit to cool off a little bit more, and you can just throw it back through the grinder again.
Are we going to?
Nah, I'm good with this. It's not the perfect consistency by any means. It really isn't, but it's easy enough that I can throw this on some eggs or something and be happy with what it is.
Are you going to try it?
I'm just going to give it a little try here. Yeah, it's got a nice citrus blend to it. And I think it's going to go really good. I really like this. 3 lemons, a little bit of spice, and some patience. I think this is great. Guys, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. This is what Making Cooking Great Again is all about. And every time you hit that, this is what Amy likes to do. Thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, keep it cool and play it safe, and have a great day.